70 that was a captain, and we didn't have one. But thanks to Dusty Whitaker for running that down. The Owls will, not sure what grade he is in, but it will be Clay County to kick off. They're in their black pants, white jerseys, and Vegas gold numerals with the black headgear with the CC on the side. Smith County in their solid black gold numerals, black headgear, SC on the side. Glad to have you along. Clay County and Smith County, first time in 39 seasons. Striding forward is Adams, kind of kicks it off the side of his foot, and it'll go out of bounds. Nope. Ooh, it got close to them picking it up, Scott. Luckily, it went out of bounds. But
yeah, we got lucky there, Terry. Somebody's got to be paying attention right there.
Their running back, who's the kicker, comes up. Reese Adams trying to walk off a leg injury. That could be big if he's out and he's going to the sideline. He plays both ways. And the Owls will get it at the 35. Scott, that could be big. First and 10 at the 35. Didn't he start on defense too, Scott?
He does.
I was thinking he did. Riley Martin.
He's a linebacker.
That's what I was thinking. So after kickoff goes out of bounds, Martin will have it. Behind him directly is Dylan Raines, 166 yards a week ago. Fakes it to him. Owls looking to go deep. They've got a man out there. Complete to Blevins. Down at the 31-yard line. That was a perfect strike, and Blevins hauled it in.
Nice throw right there.
Tell you what, that's a good Citizens Bank first down to begin things. They faked the run, and Blevins had a step. He wasn't just wide open, Scott, but he was open enough. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 30. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Clay County had a sideline warning there.
Yeah, but the chains still haven't moved. The chains are still here.
That's because they had a sideline warning.
That's correct. I was going to say, I was looking, I saw the flag, and I thought, uh-oh, and then I saw the, so that is going to be a big pickup. Owls, give it to Raines. Raines, a little run room around left end. He'll get a couple, and that's going to be Adams, the quarterback, Nolan Adams, knocking him down. Saw his speed on that play, Scott.
Yeah, nice open field tackle right there.
He only picked up, let's call it 2. To the 28, 2nd and 8 from that point. You know, Clay County, a very aggressive defensive team. I'm sure that's one reason we got a 35-yard gain on the very first play. 2nd and 8 from the Bulldog 28. They'll give it going right side and a little running room, but not much for Mayers, Mayers.
Mayers gained 5 on the carry.
Scott, there wasn't a whole lot there. Let's give him to the 27, so only a pickup of 1. There's another flag. This one may be another sideline warning, Scott. And, yep, sideline warning. That'll be a step off, would it not? Yes. That's the second one. There's not a lot of room over there, but you got to stay behind the box. And that referee is explaining, told Bruce Lamb and his, you know, you've got to back up. And there, that was twice that's happened in the first series. So
yeah, the first time, Terry, on that long pass, the side judge over there couldn't get up the side of the field, not for the players, but for the coaching staff.
So this will be to the 22. That's going to be a 3rd and 2 at the Clay County 22.
I'm sure it's going to be 4 down territory right here.
Martin gets it out in the flat, complete to Hackett, birthday boy. Shoots and dukes and gets down to about the 15.
The 15-yard line to number 8, so Hackett.
He's raised up, hit him out in the flats.
Yeah, that'd be there all night if they give us that much cushion.
Brought down by number 2, Cage Ashley.
So that's the second first down of this first drive. Another Citizens Bank first down, and it's at the 15 of Clay County. Good opening drive for the Owls. They picked up 7 on that one.
Their defenders are about 10 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Martin, hands off, up the middle, Rains maybe 3 to the 12. We'll see where they spot the football.
Rain picked up 4 yards.
Pretty tough sledding in between the tackles there, Scott, so far.
Yeah, he picked up, he's down to the 11-yard line.
Okay, to pick up a 4 then.
I'll take that.
Sets up 2nd and 6. Opening drive for the Owls. No score, 9:44 to go here in the first quarter. A turn, give to Rains again, bounce it around. Maybe 3 more to the 8. Sets up 3rd and 3, I think.
Nice piece of running right there. There wasn't much of a hole there. He spun out of one tackle, bounced off another one,
you know,
picked up 3.
Scott, it looks like to me they're bringing in a lot of folks, and that's traditionally what they do.
It is, Terry, and, you know, we had a lot of yards on the ground last week.
3rd and 3 from the Clay County 8. Martin tucks it. He's got first down inside the 5, somewhere around the 3-yard line goes Riley Martin. 3rd Citizens Bank first down of the opening drive.
Nice heads-up play right there, Terry.
First down. Brought down by Burnett.
So they'll pick up 5 and get it to the 3. 1st and goal. Owls coming with a little bit of a jumbo package there. David Reed, the offensive coordinator for the Owls. It just goes straight ahead. Was that Rains?
No, that was Ethan Montgomery.
74. Got you. I'm sorry, I could not see in the mass of humanity there.
Up 1 yard.
So they'll give him to the 2.
Brought down by Brown.
That's a new wrinkle.
Right. Second goal at the 2 for the Owls. Martin with Rains to his left. Gives it to Rains, sweeping around right in, and he'll get maybe to the 1.
Yeah, barely. I don't know if he gained anything, Terry.
Rains carries the ball down to the 1 yard line.
There's not many creases in there against that Bulldog defense, and they're going to spot it at the 2. So no gain. It's probably about 5 feet from the end zone for the Owls. 3rd and goal. They'll keep it. Got to the 1.
He didn't get there, Terry.
Was that Martin?
That was Martin on the keeper.
He gets the 1. 7.5 minutes left. 4th and goal. Owls look like they're going to go for it.
That'll bring up 4th down.
Got another Clay County gentleman getting up slow.
7:20 to go. First quarter, opening drive of the game. Play call coming in.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. They break the huddle, 22 seconds left to go on the clock.
On the play clock. Martin with it. Sends a man into motion, and we've got a flag. Offside, Clay County. That'll be about a half a yard. That was their defensive back that did that. So technically it will be a 0-yard penalty, although they moved the ball about a foot.
Carries the ball down to the 1 yard line.
3rd Clay County penalty so far.
Terry, I sure would like to see us punch this in right here.
4th and goal from about a 1.5 feet away from the Clay County end zone. Heavy, he dropped a snap, and we didn't score. Nope, we were down. We didn't get there. Clay County turns us over on downs, I'm sure. Yep, that snap was bobbled, and we went down, and Clay County will have it about 8 inches outside of our goal line. Big stop, Clay County defense.
Yeah, Terry, that being said, we generally run the pistol or the shotgun, and we was under the center then. Sometimes that exchange is pretty dicey when you don't normally do that.
6:31 to go in this first quarter. No score. Owls 5-minute, 29-second drive comes up empty. Well, maybe we can get a safety, Scott. We only got to get them for about a 6-inch loss, and that would result in 2. Clay County's on the sideline over there. Play clock is running. I just wonder if Clay County's going to call timeout.
Oh, I'm sure they will, Terry.
White Hat now walks in and waves his arm, but he has never signaled for a timeout. I mean, they're not reviewing to see if you got in because that's not an option in high school football. Bruce Lamb is looking. The White Hat now comes to the side judge on this sideline. He wants a reset of the play clock, and they do that at 25. So Clay County gets the stop, and we'll see Nolan Adams for the first time at quarterback for the Clay County Bulldogs. In the shadow of his goalpost. Adams is in the shotgun. Got a little H back in there right at the left guard. Send a man into motion. Here's Adams going straight ahead, and he's got a little running room out to the 4.
Adams carries the ball out to the 4-yard line.
So that's it up 2nd and 7.
Huge hole there, Terry.
Yes, it was. It's scary because we didn't have very many holes when we tried to run the ball. 2nd and 7 at the 4 for Clay County. 6:05 clock counting in a scoreless first quarter. Adams in the shotgun, has no running backs beside him. He's got 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. Send the man into motion. Looks to run it. Quarterback straight ahead, and he's going to dance around. He's got first down yardage, I think, out to the 11. We'll see. He's a little jitterbug in there, Scott.
Yeah, we should have stopped him at the line of scrimmage, to be honest with you, Terry. We had 2 guys just.
They're going to say
you got to wrap that young man up.
His knee went down at the 10-yard line, so it sets up 3rd and 1. See if the Owls can get a stop. Don't know that Bruce Lamb would go for it 3rd and 1 at his own 10. Now they're going to measure for it. 5.5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. We want to thank Todd and Angela providing the pregame meals for our press box staff out at Carthage Safeway. They also sponsor our scoring drive summary. Citizens Bank does our first downs, and Sonic does our sacks. Thanks to those businesses.
According to that spot there, Terry, he liked about 4 inches.
Will Barnes, our nose guard. I'd say it's coming that way. Owls with a 5-man front, but both defensive ends are kind of flexed out. Adams straight ahead, and he's got first down yardage. But it hadn't been much secret what Clay County wants to do, and that's just get Adams the ball.
Just snap it to him running, what they're doing right now. I don't think they make a living doing that, but I could be wrong.
1st and 10 at the 13 after the 3-yard pickup. This drive started at their own 6-inch line. Adams with it. Snap it, looking to throw it. Trip receivers to the right. They've got a guy wide open in the right flat. That was a blown coverage by somebody. And that's Cherry with the reception. Scott, we were a little lost on that exchange.
Yeah, Terry, you just can't let that guy just stand out there wide open.
Nobody around him. That's a pickup of 8 to the 21. 2nd and 2. Adams looking to the sideline for Coach Bruce Lamb's call. Send the man into motion. The trip receivers to the left. Looking to throw that way. He's going to go deep. And Cole Hackett and him get tangled up, and there's a flag. It may be a personal, not a personal foul, a pass interference on Smith County.
incomplete. We have a
We'll
penalty
see.
on the play.
Ball's kind of thrown up for grabs, and both defensive and offensive players jostling, and it'll be pass interference against the Owls and a Citizens Bank first down for the Bulldogs.
I'm going to say right there, Terry, what they got him on was he didn't hardly get his head around.
Right.
If you get your head turned around, you can still have some hand contact, and they won't throw a flag. But if that head ain't turned around, they're going to throw it every time.
So that's going to get the ball out to the 36. I'm sorry, is it 36 or 35?
Look, that's 34 to me.
34. They only marked off 13 on the penalty. Thank you. First and 10. Adams in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. And he'll hand it to him. It's struggling forward. We blew a tackle. And I can't see. Those numbers are light gold. You didn't bring your binoculars. And that's number, is that 12 or 22?
22.
22, Melton. With
Cherry picked up 5 yards on the carry.
That might be number 20.
it is 20, Cherry. You're right. He'll get it out to the 39, second and 5.
Yeah, I should have brought my binoculars. I didn't know them gold numbers. They don't show up too well.
No, they don't. Second 5 for Clay County. Here is Adams, goes off right tackle, and he gets about 3. Sets up 3rd and 2. Scott, they had to probably go 4 wide because their big running back, which was Reese Adams, got hurt on the opening kickoff.
Yeah, and he ain't got his helmet with him. He got his leg all taped up there. I don't think he'll be back.
3rd and 3 at the their own 41 is Clay County. Trip receivers to the right. Oh, they moved too early. That'll cost them 5. Yep, 4th penalty of the game for Clay County. And that sets up 3rd and 8.
And pre-snap penalties are key. I'm telling you. Better them than us, though.
Yeah.
Usually, Terry, when that happens, people just not concentrating, they're not focusing.
3rd and 8 from the 36. Adams in the shotgun. Looks to his right, throws it incomplete. Threw it behind the receiver, which was Cole Eads. He tried to fit that in there, and there just wasn't a lot of room. Let's see. See, that's the thing about it. Their punter is Reese Adams as well. So let's see who. Don't think they'll go for it at their own 36, 4th and 8, but I've been wrong before. There is 2:27 to go in the scoreless first quarter.
They're lining up.
I bet he kicked or punts it from that position, from the short snap. That's what my guess is. That is correct. Owls have nobody back, and this is going to roll for a while. It rolls dead at the Owl 20. Well, it rolled dead. They never touched it. The referee finally stopped it. So 1st and 10 from the 24 when the Owls return. You're listening to Owl Ball. I'd like to have been.
Woo.
Welcome back. Owls get it after the 40-yard punt, no return, and they get some pressure on Riley Martin, and he tried to get it to Gibbs, and it was nearly intercepted by Cage Ashley, but luckily for the Owls' sake, it fell to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, he should have picked that.
2nd and 10 from our own 24. Owls drove 64 yards to the Clay County 1 the last drive. Owls looking to pass it, getting some pressure. Martin sacked. That's a sonic sack back at the, is it 11? Golly, that's a
10 and a half.
Yeah, 13-yard loss.
That's a big loss there, Terry.
Tell you what, their Clay County so far is winning the line of scrimmage on offensive and defensive end.
Yeah, and that usually don't bode too well in winning a ball game if you can't control the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 23 from the Owls 11. Minute 25 to go. There's a man open, complete to Cornwall. First down. Out to about the 37. He ran a seam route, and Martin threaded it to him.
Nice play right there. Cornwall was wide open up that seam. Unaccounted for.
We ran 4 people vertical there, Scott Edens.
And we done a good job after he received the ball,
Yeah, he
getting the first down.
made a guy miss. That's a 26-yard pickup for the sophomore Lucas Cornwall and a Citizens Bank first down.
That's just what the doctor ordered.
Yes, it was. We got one of them last week, Cole Hackett with a catch on a 3rd and 25. Martin hands off, going around left end is Mayers, and he's got about 4, maybe 5. Give him 5. 38 seconds to go, scoreless first quarter.
I like having 4 and 5 yards on first down.
As that guy says, that's more gooder. 2nd and 5. 42.
Probably the last play of this quarter.
It's not an incomplete or go out of bounds, I guarantee it. They'll hand, nope, faked it. Martin looking to his left, flush to the right, throws it, complete. Was that Howell for first down yardage about the 48-yard line? Pickup of 6. Howell used some good leaping ability that I might add he didn't get from his dad, who was a lineman for the Owls a few years back. He went up and snared that one.
Well, Terry, I had to give them an attaboy last week on their blocking. Tonight, we got to tighten up a little bit.
1st and 10 from the 48. End of 1 quarter, no score. You're listening to Owl Ball. Now we're on our 2nd drive.
Well, that first drive, Terry, we drove it all the way down to the 6-inch line,
Right.
so you're going to burn a lot of clock when you do that.
Right. You know, I thought the Owls were going to run the tush push like we did at Watertown and scored there at the end of the first half, and that was their plan, but the only thing about it, we dropped the snap. So it's 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. No score here against Clay County. Of course, Clay County is Class 1A, and Smith County is Class 2A. Martin in the shotgun. Sends Howell into motion, right to left. And I think I was going to say we moved. We got it out the flat to Moyers, but I think false start Owls. What'd you say about pre-snap penalties, Scott?
They back breakers. That's just a lack of focus, Terry. I mean, when you can't remember from the time you break the huddle to get up at the line of scrimmage what the count's on, you're not paying attention.
1st and 15 from their own 43. Scott, we've talked before, football, especially with many sets and everything, it's a lot more mental than it used to be.
Yes.
Offense and defense. 1st and 15 from their own 43. No score, 2 seconds into the 2nd quarter. Martin has Mayers to his left. It gives to him going straight ahead, and he got maybe 2. Not a lot of room in there to run the football between the tackles.
Well, initially, we had a pretty good hold there. We just didn't hold our block, long enough.
2nd and 13 from their own 45. No score. And a rapidly moving first half. Cole Hackett, the sophomore, splits wide right. Cornwall also to that side. Al's looking. They'll get it in the flat to Moyers, and he'll get maybe 2, no more than 3. Mayers, I'm sorry. Mayers. To the short side of the field, Scott, it's hard to get much just because there's not any room.
You got to give it to Clay County secondary right there. They read that extremely well. We sent 3 receivers. Throwed it to the last one, and they was holding their zones. They done a good job.
3rd and 11 from the 47 for the Owls. Martin in the shotgun. 4-man rush. He'll get it, threw it out of bounds. had Gibbs open, but threw this one out of bounds. So the Owls will be forced to punt it.
Incomplete.
Gibbs was open on a out route. Would have had enough room for a first down.
There again, Terry, he was being rushed a little bit there. And
Flushed out of the pocket.
sometimes these young men, it's hard to throw it on the run.
2 people back for Clay County. Pickett, left footer, had 2 punts for 50 yards, but he had a high snap and a low snap last week. This one a lot better. Pickett, end over end kick. It'll take a big Owls bounce down to the 16-yard line. We'll take a break. You're listening to Owl Ball. First and 10 from the 16.
Should have been a flag.
I was going to say that should be a
They
legal
got it.
procedure. It was a little bit. The referee on the Clay County sideline had it, and finally the white hat did. Scott, I cannot see who that running back is for Clay County. They've got on white jerseys, but then they've got kind of pale Vegas gold numerals with no outline. It's just very, very tough to see. Note to self, remind you to get binoculars every game.
Yeah.
We had them last week at Watertown. First and 15 from the 11 for Clay County. Nolan Adams going to keep it, go straight ahead. He got some running room, spins, and gets out to about the 23, 24-yard line. That's probably a pickup of 12. Of course, their bell cow running back, Reese Adams, he kicked off and then was injured on that play and has not played a snap, to my knowledge. Let's see, they're going to give him
Waylon Cherry is the running back.
21, so it's a pickup of 10, 2nd and 5. Adams keeps it straight up the middle, first down yardage. Cole Hackett, I was going to say, he grabbed him right around the throat. That's going to cost us 15. So they get a first down plus 15 is my guess. It wasn't a horse collar. He just grabbed him around the neck from the front. Oh, it's a face mask, excuse me. That was a 10-yard run and then another 15. Scott, they're getting out of the hole. So that's going to be a Citizens Bank first down. First and 10 all the way out to the 46-yard line.
Terry, I'm trying to figure out what's happening to our linebackers. They're getting washed out. That quarterback's not gotten. I mean, he just faking it and then turning and running up the middle.
First and 10 at the Clay County 46, 9:32 to go, first half. Here's Cherry coming around left end. They string him out, spin him around. He got nothing. He ran a long way, kept bouncing around, but the Owls finally drag him down.
Cherry stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job swarming the ball right there.
Barnes with the hit after a few of us missed. Of course, Barnes playing at nose guard.
Well, these linebackers, after a few plays, Terry, they got to start reading that quarterback, whether he hands it off or not.
Yep, and see, early they did not have a running back there, so they knew if they're going to run it that Adams would do so. Nolan Adams standing behind the white hat. He's going to let the clock run all the way down, and then he's going to call Clay County's first time out of the half. 8:35 to go in a scoreless first half. You're listening to Owl Ball. Of course, half that yardage came via an Owls face mask penalty.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think he actually grabbed the face mask, but he was up around his head, so
yeah.
It don't matter what I think.
2nd and 10 at their own 46. Clay County trip receivers to the right, one to the left. Colt Shoemake ready to rush the passer, it looks like. Send a man into motion. Adams fades to throw. Looking, going to throw it deep, and it's intercepted. There's a flag came in late on our sideline. Who was that intercepted by?
Clay County intercepts the pass.
Is that Cole Hackett?
Finley on the play.
Yes, it was Cole Hackett.
Yeah, Cole Hackett intercepted it.
Let's see if it was against them. I think it was.
Looked
They'll
like a hold
decline
to
it.
me, Terry, but
Cole Hackett's second interception. Celebrate your birthday with a pick. Yep.
Holding Finley against Clay County will be declined.
So it'll be an Owl ball after the first turnover. He threw that into traffic, Scott, did Mr. Nolan Adams.
yes, he did. And I believe that's our third interception of the season.
That's correct. We didn't have a bunch of those a year ago. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. So that was a 5-yard return by Cole Hackett
Smith County football spotted on the
after
37-yard
he
line.
intercepted. Owls have it. Martin. Quarterback fades to throw, looking to go deep. Throws it deep toward complete to Gage Gibbs
Nice.
into Clay County territory. Well, we've been struggling running it, so David Reed says, okay, we got confidence in our passing game, and Gibbs on a little skinny post there, and he got to the Clay County 36. That ball was on the money.
Nice pass route, too.
14, 13, 27 yards, and a Citizens Bank first down. Owls handed off to Raines. He's going around left end, and there's going to be a hold, I think. He's got first down yardage at the 23, but I think this one's coming back.
Yeah, and the bad thing about that, Terry, and it happens quite often, the player that we helped was not even in the play to begin with. But
Let's see. Referee and the side judge talking about it. They're bringing the ball back, so that's a holding Smith County. You get that, as you talked about last week, you get those hands outside your framework or your body, and you get called for holding a lot.
Holding penalty
Yes.
against Smith County.
anytime you extend your arms out away from your body, they're going to get you for that holding.
So Raines picked up 2, and then they'll mark it back 10. So that gives us 1st and 18 from the Clay County 44. Martin got it out in the flat to Howe, and he's complete, and he'll get it to 30, 25, down to about the 23, 22-yard line. Nolan Adams wanting to call that he got hit in the back, but no call. Hal did a great job of running with it, Scott, after he received that.
Absolutely. Broke 2 tackles. Nice piece of running right there. And Adam can complain all he wants to. He wasn't blocking the back there.
1st and 10. Citizens Bank first down at the 24. So pick up a 20. Martin keeps it, goes around left end, and gets maybe 5 or 6 yards. So good pickup on first down.
I'm going to give Cole Hackett attaboy right there. He done an exceptional job not to hold right there.
So Martin picks up to the 17. A pickup of 7 sets up 2nd and 3. Another drive in the red zone for the Owls. They came away empty the last time down here. 2nd and 3 now, with 6:50 to go in a scoreless first half. Martin with Raines to his left. Hands to Raines straight ahead, and Raines nothing. We're not getting any push up front, tackle to tackle.
Stop by number 72, Roland Holloway.
Yeah, for us, Terry, it's not their linebackers that's stopping our run. It's their linemen.
They're defensive linemen, you're right. And they're going to call that a sonic sack, loss of 1, 3rd and 4. Of course, obvious 4-down territory. .608 to go. Martin fakes it, throws to his right, gets a block, got some running room, threw interception in the end zone. Had tons of running room and underthrew the ball, and it was intercepted by Adams in the end zone. He's got first down yardage easily. Just underthrew it, and it's first and 10 at the 20. So, Scott, that's 2 scoring opportunities, and we came away empty.
Yeah, Terry, he already had first down. He didn't even have to throw that, but
he gets inside the 10 easily.
Inside the 1 yard line.
I'm sorry. They say he was down at the 1. Well, I thought he was in the end zone. I guess they said the momentum. No return. First and 10 at the 1. Second time that they have started at the 1 or inside the 1.
well, his feet was in the end zone, but the ball was out of the end zone. I will say that.
Clay County with it. Nolan Adams, the senior at quarterback, in the shotgun. See if we can get some penetration. They'll hand it off, and he's got maybe 4 or 5 yards. Helmet comes off for somebody. Well, now, was that 9? He's down, whoever it is, for Clay County. And he's going to go to the side, or is that
No,
number
that's
1? Yeah, that is 1 Adams. He'll have to come out this play.
Yeah, he had to come out one play.
Or they'll have to call a timeout. He took a big lick right there, Scott Edens.
He did.
And the ball is out to the 6, so a gain of 5. Second and 5. Let's see who they've got at second string quarterback. Probably the guy that played a week ago.
I believe Rustin Kemp was the one that laid that.
I cannot tell, Scott. Can you see who that is? I mean, the numbers are just virtually impossible to read. He's in the shotgun. Is it number 7? Oh, there's the Ethan Hayes. He had on 70.
Timeout, Clay County.
Clay County is
I
going to
can't
take a
tell,
timeout. They'll allow them to put their starting quarterback in. 4:54 to go in the scoreless first half. You're listening to Alba. I cannot see the numbers. I apologize for that. And there's no outline on their light yellow numbers, and I just can't tell. And I apologize. Of course, they're down at the 6-yard line. Quarterback standing about the 1, maybe 2-yard line. They do have Nolan Adams back in there at quarterback. Al's blitz. They'll hand it off, get around left end, and not much. Slipping down, was that Cherry? Yes.
It was.
About the 7, I'm guessing.
Now Adams is fixing to come back in the game.
9 or 1.
Out to the 19-yard line.
Steve said 19, and honey, he meant 9. It's 3 yards. Call it 3rd and 2. Al's got an interception. McCole Hackett to end the last drive for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 2 at the 9.
I'd like to really hold him right here, Terry. We need to make a play.
4:14 to go first half. Adams probably going to call his own number. Nope. They'll hand it off, and they'll get a first down. Rugby scrum, and they've got it out to about the 15. And that is who? Is that number 2? They're going to call it to the 16.
Adams carries the ball out to the 16-yard line.
It is Adams. I tell you what they've done. They put a new quarterback in, Scott, and they put Adams at running back now. Number 1. 2 was the quarterback, at least on that play. So it's 1st and 10 at the 16, their own for Clay County. I'm sure Bruce Lamb would take a 0-0 game at halftime. There's 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Now it looks like, Nolan Adams is back at quarterback. Hands off to Cherry, sweeping around right end. He's got maybe 5. Just kind of chipping away. Ball out to the 20, so that's a pick up of 4, 2nd and 6. Kind of lost containment there, Scott Edens.
Yeah, that's our MO. We have a hard time keeping containment.
2nd and 6 from the 20. 2:44 to go. Clock counting, 2nd quarter. Alden Adams fakes it, goes around right end, and he'll get 2 or 3.
Yeah, probably 2.
Adams picks up 2 yards.
Puts it up 3rd and 4 probably. Let's see where they spot it officially.
Made by Gibbs.
And that's going to be a pickup of 2. A big 3rd down right here, Scott.
Yeah, that last one was big too.
Yep, that was a big Citizens Bank 1st down for the Bulldogs to get them from having to punt probably from their own end zone. 3rd and 4 from the 22. Pistol formation. Adams swaps Cherry from his right to his left. 1:54 to go in the 1st half. Adams straight carry to the left, and he's not going to get there. He gets maybe to the 23 or 4. And
1 yard.
Scott, you got to make sure that they punt it right here. I thought if we stop them there, we may take a timeout. But at the 1:30 mark, we are not. I'm sorry, we just did. We let about 15, 20 seconds run off before we took the timeout. It'll be 4th and 3 when we return. You're listening to Outlaw. Fake it right here, not this deep in his own territory.
Yeah, you got to be honest right here.
Right.
You got to make sure they punt it.
Well, they're probably going to be in short punt formation. They broke the huddle with 12. Well, there was no huddle. Adams up under center. You know he's going to punt it. We've got nobody back. And the punt. Nope, he drags it down. He's going to punt it. And he throws it complete. And they've got a 1st down at the 41. Great job improvising there to Adams to number, is that 21 or 24? 44, Burnett. Well, that's just an athletic quarterback. We got some heat. And they'll have it out to the 41, a pickup of 18. 1:06 to go. Citizens Bank 1st down. He was in that short punt formation. And there's Adams, complete. That was a bullet pass.
Can't hard defend that, Terry.
Burnett, I'm sorry, I cannot see, and I'm having to listen to Steve Bray to see who caught the ball. So on the money, another 1st down. I don't think they have many timeouts. Ball's 1st and 10 at our 47. Smith County's 47. There's a flag. I think they left early. They're going deep. They're behind us, and it's overthrown. Got lucky there, Scott. He beat us vertically. Oh. It was 18 and for 12 to pick up 2 Citizens Bank 1st downs. A legal procedure, Clay County. Only 29.7 seconds left. Scott, the one thing our defensive backs have got to do is not let anybody behind them. I don't think they can kick a field goal. At least they didn't in the pregame. And we just can't let nobody behind them like we did that play right there.
Well, Terry, you shouldn't. A defensive back should never let anybody behind them.
Right.
You know, ever.
Especially, you know, this late in the 1st half. 29.7 seconds left. Adams looking, wanting to throw it deep. Got a man out there, and it is intercepted. Is that Moyers or Mayers? Yes.
It is.
Intercepted Myers. He just threw it deep, and Mayers come down with it.
But there's a flag
going to
be a flag roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. We intercepted it, but that will negate it. 20 seconds left in. So that's a Citizens Bank 1st down. Roughing the passer. I was following the football.
Well, I seen us do it. I thought he was within a step, but it don't matter what I think, as we all know.
Right, 1st and 10 at the Owl. Should be 37.
That's probably one of the hardest things when I played, Terry, not to do. Is hit that quarterback after he releases it.
20 seconds left in this first half. No score. Clay County driving. Owls intercepted it, but rough to passer. Getting a lot of time is the quarterback Adams to throw. This time he's pressured. He'll run with it and get out of bounds. We got a little heat on him, but Adams will pick up 6 or 7 yards and then get out of bounds. 13.5 seconds left. They've got it at our 31-yard line. So pick up of 6, 2nd and 4, 13.5 seconds left.
For our outside linebacker, our defensive ends, if they'll go up the field instead of pinching in, he's rolling out to one side or the other almost every time.
2nd and 4 from 31, 13.5 seconds left in the first half, no score. Adams, a lot of time, tucks it, gets by our defenders, and he'll get out of bounds somewhere in the 22 or 3-yard line. Clay County across the way wanting a flag. Adams gets a Citizens Bank first down. And that's a pickup of 6.
Of course, Terry, you know it just like I do. The fans over there hollering, but they don't realize how close that sidelines is to the fence. So I'm sure they thought they hit him out of bounds, but they didn't. 1st
and 10 at the Owl 25. Only 5.3 seconds left. Scott, they've got to chuck this to the end zone. No way, nothing else could happen. And Clay County did have one timeout left, and they're going to take it right here. No score. You're listening to Owl Ball. Just knock this ball down. You got 5.3 left. Clay County has no timeouts left. You would think the duration of this play for them to get to the run to the end zone is going to evaporate the clock. Of course, you've got to remember that Nolan Adams is very fleet of foot at the quarterback position. Owls rush 3. Adams rolls to his left, gets some pressure. Cornwell after him. He's going to throw it, intercepted, and that'll end the first half. And that's going to be 52, I believe.
Rustin Kemp.
Yep, Kemp with the interception on the final play of the first half. No score. You're listening to Owl Ball. Adams will be deep, I'm sure. They've got some athletes through the Bulldogs.
They do, Terry. They got speed in a couple of positions.
They won that region last 2 years, I think, beat Gordonsville in both of those years to win their region championship. Of course, they're the odds-on favorite to win it this year with Joe Burns Innovation Academy and Red Boiling. I don't know that either of those 3 teams will give them much of a game. So,
me neither.
Pickett will kick off for the Owls. 12 minutes on the clock. Pickett strides forward. Will he pitch it, kick it deep? We onside kick it, and we don't get it enough yards. We recover it, but it doesn't matter. Illegal touching. So that'll be, we tried the same thing that Gordonsville did on their junior high, and the ball did not go 10 yards. Pickett saying, I got it, but it doesn't matter. It did not go 10 yards. So it should be Clay County's ball right there. Yes, he did recover it, but they didn't touch it. Ball's at the 49. Onside, and they recover, so they've got great field position.
That's a good idea right there. We just liked about a yard.
Kicking it hard enough. So Adams keeps it off the right tackle. He's got running room, about 8 yards.
Adams picked up 9 yards.
Scott, they have they've whipped us up front.
Brought down by second.
Well, we're still having a little issue with our linebackers filling in.
So it's 2nd and 1 after Adams ran to the Al 40. No score. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. Adams in the shotgun. Drags down a high snap, gives to Cherry. He's got first down yardage, I think, at the 38.
It'll be close, Terry.
Cherry got just inside the 39. No, they spotted it.
Jerry picked up one.
He'll officially be no gain. They're going to bring the chains on. 11:02 to go here. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. You're listening to Owl Ball. 1st and 10 at the Owl 39. The Owls tried an onside kick that didn't go 10 yards. The Owls did recover it. It didn't matter. Here is Adams going around left end, and he's got a step on us. We lost containment, and he's got some good yardage.
Adams carries the ball down to the 31-yard line.
Scott, that has been a problem with us for a while, is losing containment.
Well, on that particular play there, Terry, we had 2 guys there. Both of them took bad angles.
Yep.
I mean, bad angles.
Adams gets to the Owl 31, pickup of 8, 2nd and 2 at the Smith County 31-yard line. Adams is Cherry to his left. 10-17 to go in the scoreless 3rd quarter. Fakes to Cherry, goes straight ahead. We arm tackle, and he's got a first down. He gets 5. Got to stick your shoulder pad in there, Scott. Arm tackling, not going to get Nolan Adams. He's a good athlete, and it's a Citizens Bank first down. 1st and 10 at the Owl 26.
Made a hit there, but he didn't get his arms around him at all.
I was going to say, it's just like we didn't have any arms when we to wrap him up. We just hit him. When we hit him, we just hit him with a shoulder and not wrapping your arms. 1st and 10 at the Owl 26, 9:42 to go, 3rd quarter. Clay County driving, Smith County 26. Adams gives to Cherry. Cherry running, got a lot of room inside the 20 to about the 19. Pick up a 7. Scott, that's way too much on first down.
Missed tackles again, Terry.
He carries it down to the 19-yard line. Brought down by
Sets up
Gibbs.
2nd and 3. Back to line is Clay County. Adams calling the signals. And there's an illegal procedure, I think. But false start, Clay County. Their left side of the line moved. So that'll cost them 5. Both teams had some penalties in the first half. Owls had 5 flags. Sets up 2nd and 8 from the Owl 24. 9 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
We need to get a couple of plays right here, Terry. A couple of stops.
Adams gets the play call from the Clay County sideline. And rolls to his right, looking to throw it. Looking out in the flat, not much room. Rolls back to his left. This could be trouble.
Holding right there.
Oh, boy, there's a hold. Yeah, big time. It happened at the 20, and that was a 3-flagger. That was very, very obvious, Scott. We still lost containment, but the guy that was trying to get back out here, he just got held. So Adams will pick up 4, and then they'll step them off 10. Adams is so dangerous, Scott, in an open field.
He is, Terry. He's a good athlete. I mean, you got to give it to the young man. He's a good athlete.
So, out at the 30. 2nd and 14 at the Owl 30. They'll hand it off Cherry. He's got some running room. Makes some Owls miss. He gets down around to the 10. Scott, we're grabbing a lot of air right now.
Cherry carries the ball down to the 10-yard line.
First Citizens Bank first down for Clay County.
We had them in a good position right there, boys.
Is it at the 11 or the 12?
11.
First and 10 at the 11. Clay County threatening deep in our territory. That was a 19-yard pickup from Mr. Cherry. Adams, quarterback, takes it, goes off left tackle, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Clay County. 8:05 to go here in the third quarter, and Nolan Adams gets the Bulldogs the lead. Scott, he just kept it, went off left tackle, made a couple people miss, and not sure where secondary or linebackers were, but
They can't get off of blocks, or they hadn't been.
Clay County up 6-0. They'll go for 2. We didn't see them attempt any extra points or field goals to in their pregame. Well, they get in our red zone and score. We got inside theirs twice and didn't. There's a legal motion. Yep. They were trying to roll to the left, and there's going to be a legal procedure against Clay County. Back them up 5. So the 2-point conversion try will come from the 8. Well, that just about guarantees you're probably going to have to throw it instead of run it.
I don't know. They just gashed us twice in a row.
Yeah,
Derek.
for 19-11, you're right. Maybe that was wishful thinking on my part. Trip receivers to the left. Adams. They moved again. They didn't call it. Adams looking back to his right. Gibbs chasing him, and that's going to be incomplete. Pass into the end zone is incomplete.
No good.
So it's 6-0 Clay County. 8:05 to go in the third. You're listening to Outlaw. 8 plays. Touchdown coming on a Nolan Adams 11-yard run. The pass for 2-point conversion failed. It took 3 minutes and 55 seconds off the clock. That is your Carthage Safeway scoring drive summary. They'll kick it off, and that squib kick goes out of bounds. Well, Scott, they lost their punter and their kicker, so this was a backup, and he kicked it out of bounds just like Reese Adams did earlier.
He did. And I could be wrong about them 4 interceptions in that first half. But
I can go
we
back.
got one right before end of the half.
That's correct. Which was
Then we had 2 more.
there's 3 total, but
And
only
then we had
2
one
of them
that
count.
didn't count for a penalty.
Let's see if we make them re-kick it. See if that's on the option. They may just decline it. No, from the spot it went out of bounds. So we'll have it at the 45-yard line. Ball went out at the 40, Scott. So 8:05 to go here, third quarter, excuse me. Owls trail. 1st and 10 at their own 45. Give it to Raines. Raines makes a guy miss and gets a yard. They had a defensive end, number 72, which was Holloway, spun him around, and we picked up 1.
Yeah, he come in untouched, Eric. I mean, untouched. We can't have that.
Our running game has been very ineffective. It's only 20 yards on the ground thus far. 2nd and 9 from our own 46. Martin in the shotgun, looks to throw, got it quickly out to Gibbs, the short side of the field, made a guy miss, and got 6 or 7 yards. We did that early, then kind of got away from it. They're playing with quite a bit of cushion.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
At the 47-yard line of Clay County. Owls trail it 6-0. Owls trying to get a Citizens Bank first down. Owls have Howell and Raines in the backfield. 6:48 to go. Third quarter. Here is Martin, and he didn't get there. Yard short. It's going to be 4th and 1. we kind of danced around there, Scott. You got to bury your head
Yes.
and go. So it's going to be fourth and a foot.
Near the 45-yard line.
Clay County's defense, Scott, once again, sturdy against the Owls' running attack.
Well,
Like
Terry, if you want to win a game,
Yeah.
you got to convert right here.
4th and 1 at the Clay County 46. We got to get about a foot. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Hands to Raines, nothing. He didn't get it. Owls turn it over on downs again. They got no push up front. There was a run blitz up the middle, and the Owls will turn it over on downs. Clay County just stopped us dead cold.
Well, we had 2 running plays in a row, and neither one of them plays because them guys broke an egg. They run so soft.
1st and 10 at the 46. So the Owls get great field position at their own 45, but they cannot pick up a Citizens Bank first down. Clay County with the ball and a 6-0 lead. It's 151 yards in the game, but yet no scores. Got inside the 20 twice, didn't score either time. Adams keeps it straight ahead. He's got maybe 4. Ben Howell stood him up and pushed him back.
Adams picked up 4 yards.
That was a textbook tackle there by Ben Howell. But still 4 yards. I guarantee you Bruce Lambs is satisfied with that. 2nd and 6 from midfield. 5:25 clock running in this third quarter. Clay County leading 6-0. With the ball at midfield. Scott, seems like we've been on defense a lot tonight.
We have, Terry.
Don't have the time possession. I figured that after the game. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Adams keeps it, goes around right in, got first down yardage about the 43-yard line. He just faked it up the middle and then took off around right in, and we had nobody there. Citizens Bank first down for Clay County. Scott, we cannot slow down their running game. They're just very methodical with it, not getting huge runs, but they're just moving the football. 7 yards there. And another Citizens Bank first down. 1st and 10 at the Owl 43. 4.5 minutes to go in the third. Of course, we've only got 3 defensive linemen. Both our defensive ends are kind of flexed out. They'll hand it straight ahead. And that is number 9, Scott. First time we've seen him. And he's like a battering ram. That is Reese Adams. First time he's run it. And he gets maybe 8 or 9 yards. Might be a first down. Let's see. And they are going to say first down at the 32, so he picks up 11. Scott, they're hurting us tackle to tackle.
They just dominate the line of scrimmage. I mean, that's all you can say.
1st and 10 at the 32. Adams, the quarterback, that's Nolan. Reese Adams to his left, handed straight off. This time, sonic sack. Is that Big E?
It was?
Yeah, Ethan Montgomery. First sonic sack I think we've had tonight.
Adams stopped in the backfield by Montgomery.
And that's a loss of 2. Great penetration that time.
I'd like to see some more of that. I think we're going to need to start blitzing, in my opinion. But
2nd and 12 at the 34. 3:10 clock counting third quarter. Clay County up 6-0. Adams. Hands off. Big hole. And we get him down, but he gets quite a few yards, does. Reese Adams.
Adams carries the ball to the 27-yard line. Brought down by Blevins.
It's going to be a pickup of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5, and you know what is 4-down territory.
Well, Terry, we got 3 down linemen. They got 5. You know, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure it out.
Third and 5 at the Al 27 for Clay County. 2:20 to go in the third. Al's trail by 6. And there's a flag. I think that's a false start. That left side, left guard and left tackle have, I don't know if they're youngsters over there or what, but they have had 3 or 4 of those infractions. Sets up 3rd and 10.
They're both sophomores, Terry.
Right. That's Clay County's 4th penalty of the second half. 3rd and 10 at the Al 32. Clock evaporating in the third. Adams looking to the sideline. Adams probably going to roll to his right, it's my guess. Yep, does exactly that. The wide side of the field, he throws it deep. He's got a man open, and he overthrew him. They got biased, but luckily it was incomplete. Sets up 4th and 10. They had a couple of plays to Burnett for their only success much in the first half. Throwing it, we caught nearly as many as they did.
Yeah, I ain't against him throwing the ball.
4th and 10 at the Al 32. Al's looking to get a stop. Clay County scored on their first possession. So they went 49 yards after the onside kick for us only went 9 yards.
They better hurry up.
8 seconds to go on the play clock. Down to 5. Adams gets them set. Snaps it. Rolls to his right. Looking to throw it. Going deep across the middle. He's got a man there, and it is incomplete, I think. Nope.
They're going to throw pass interference.
Yeah. We face guarded the guy, put his hands up, and ran over the top of him. So that's going to be in the back of the end zone. Pass interference and give them a critical first down instead of turning it over on down. Scott got behind us again, and that time we tried to play catch-up. We didn't turn and see the ball at all, and I agree with the call. I think it was pass interference. That'll get the ball to the Al 17. It's a Citizens Bank first down by penalty. The 3rd penalty that's given Clay County a first down.
You just can't do that, Terry, if you're going to win ball games.
Penalty carries the ball down to the 17-yard line.
So 1st and 10 at that point. For Clay County looking to tack on what could be an insurmountable second score the way we've struggled to score. 1st and 10 at the Al 17. Adams, the quarterback, calls the signal. Keeps it. Stopped initially, no pursuit, and he'll get to about the 11 or 12-yard line, pickup of probably 6.
Adams carries the ball down to the 12.
Scott, we're having a hard time getting off blocks right now. Got to give Clay County some credit for that.
We do, Terry. We've been having trouble all night getting off blocks.
They're going to mark it at the 12, pick up a 5, 2nd and 5. 1:07 to go, third quarter. Clay County driving. They've got Reese Adams to the left of Nolan Adams. He keeps it. Nolan Adams spins off Al players. He's not that big, Scott, but he's dragging us with us, and he's got it down to about the 8. So it'll be 3rd and 1.
He runs the ball hard, Terry.
They can run the clock out if they choose. Play clock is more seconds on it than the game clock. I'm going to say that they are do just that. I've noticed tonight they have really been deliberate. Wait, 30. Oh, now they reset the play clock. Now they'll have to run a play. So the ball's at the 8. Pick up a 4. 3rd and 1. At the Al 8. Clay County trying to grab a first down. They've got 2 downs to get it. Yep, that's another false start, I think. Or was that a timeout? Or was that a delay? Oh, delay a game. Bulldogs. Back judge dropped that flag. That'll help if you're an Owl fan. That's Clay County's 5th penalty in the 3rd quarter. Sets up 3rd and 6 at the Owl 13. Scott, some coach, somebody's got to be looking at that. Wow. They just marked off 6 yards on that flag.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
He sure did. He marked off from the 8 to the 14. 6 yards. 3rd and 7. And another flag. Illegal motion. We'll take 6 more if they'll give it. So back-to-back motion penalties. And this time they only marked off 5. So that sets up 11 and a half seconds left. And 3rd and 12 at the 19 of the Owls. 11 and a half seconds to go into 3rd. And the play clock expires. Oh, wow. Coach Bruce Lamb wanting the white hat to reset it. And he says, nope, delay. So that's 3 straight penalties, 2 delay of games and 1 illegal motion. And they mark off 5 more. Well, Scott, Clay County shooting herself in the foot big time. 3rd and 17 back at the 24. They had it 3rd and 1 at the 8 before a 5-yard penalty, a 6-yard penalty, and a 5-yard penalty. 11 and a half seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Now the white hat over talking with Coach Bruce Lamb. He wanted that play clock reset. It doesn't seem like they got their full 25 seconds, but that's not for me to determine. White hat walks back to the center of the field, and Coach Lamb's pleads go on deaf ears. 3rd and 17 at 24. Scott, don't let anybody behind you.
Yeah, well, boy.
Here is Nolan Adams. Rolls to his right, looking to throw it. No pressure. No pressure. Now pressure. But he rolls to the right, does Adams, and Adams, oh, he's tackled hard on the last play of the 3rd quarter. It's a sonic sack back at the 27, and Adams is slow to get up. He got tattooed by somebody. I'm not sure who it is. They stuck that headgear
Gage Gibbs
right in the chest of Adams. We'll see his status when we return, as the sack was back to the 26 or 7. After 3, 6-0, Clay County. You're listening to Owl Ball. 4th and 20 at the 27. Know your sticks right here, Scott. Know your sticks. I'm not sure why they are not stretching the sticks to 4th and 20. Ball started on the 17. Bruce Lamb still talking with the white hat. The side judge on that side, he's entertaining or listening in on the huddle with Coach Lamb and the white hat, head ref, and he has not set the change yet. Scott, they're not stretching the chains. That's not 4th and goal at the 27. It should be 4th and 20 at the 27. Well, if they get it to the 6, we're going to get it turned over on downs. Adams throws it incomplete.
pick.
No, that ball hit the ground.
Cole
Cole Hackett
another
tried
one.
it. They had Adams at a tight end, and it's incomplete, so they turned it Oh, now they're saying it's fourth.
They only had second down up there. Now they're saying it's third.
Oh, this is fourth. Maybe even worse than that. I mean, get my play sheets.
I'm telling you, they're saying it's third.
It was 3rd and 1 at the 8. Illegal motion delay. Adams run. They've screwed the downs up. They're giving 5 downs. But they're not going to let them get a first down. Throwing it deep. Scott, help me.
Overthrow.
Okay, incomplete. Scott, they did not set the chains after that, and they give them a 5th down. Shades of Colorado a few years ago. They threw it in the end zone, and it was to my right, and I just could not see it. Scott sitting on my left, but
I mean, they've given 5 downs. This will be their 5th down.
no, this will be the 6th down, sir. Hold on.
Okay, 6 down then.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is their 6th down. Wow. How do you mess that up? Looking to throw the screen, get it back over there, but it's not going anyway to Adams. Adams down at the 26. So to go over on downs, there is a flag, but I think it's for them for motion. Scott, they never got a first down. They had it 3rd and 1, and then they had a flag. Then we had a sack where their kid was hurt. Then it went incomplete, and then that one. 6 downs. I've never seen that. That's pathetic refereeing, period, point blank. No way that should happen in today's world. No way. Luckily, it didn't cost us.
I don't even know what to say on that. To be honest with you, I don't even know what to say.
No pickup there. 11:41 to go in this one. Owls have got it 1st and 10 at their own 27. The throw is Riley Martin, and he's going to be sacked. Back at the 16. That was close to a horse collar. I've never had a 6th and 20, but seen one tonight. Sets up a long.
Our blocking's looking pretty sketchy right now, Terry.
That's a 2nd and 26 from your own 11. Looking to throw it, complete to Gibbs. And there is a flag. That might be a flag on Smith County for holding, is my guess, but White Hat threw that, and it is holding Owls. So we'll go half the distance. The gate's about a 18-yard pickup. That'll put it back to the 5.5.
I made that statement last week, made it before this game started tonight. Penalties will cost you ball games if you don't get them corrected.
And the ball setting at the 5, so that was a 6-yard step off. Supposed to have been 5.5, but close enough, I guess. That's going to be 2nd and 32 at the 6. Now, Scott, if we get 6 downs, we might make it, buddy.
Well, we might. We need to. If we're going to win this ball game, we better get it.
10:48, clock counting in this 4th quarter. 6-0 Clay County.
Because I'm afraid if they get the ball back before we score.
Yeah. They might run the rest of the clock off. Martin in the shadow of his own goal post. And there is a flag. That's either
offsides, them.
Okay. Costly holding call. It flipped about 26 yards in field position.
Puts it on the 10.5.
It's going to be 2nd and 27.
You ain't got many of them plays.
We had one. We got 25-yard, 25 last week we liked and got it. C. Martin steps up in the pocket, going deep to Cole Hackett. He's got it at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Run, birthday boy, run. He's in the end zone for 6, 90 yards. on a beautiful pass from Riley Martin to Cole Hackett. That was beautiful. That woke up the home crowd. Martin threw a dead bomb to Cole Hackett. Now can we get the PAT? Look like we're going for 2. No, we're going to let Pickett attempt to see if he can give the Owls a 7-6 lead. 10:05 to go in this one. We're tied at 6. Riley threw it to about the line of Clay County 45, and Hackett motored to the end zone. Left-footed, Cole Hackett will hold. Pickett will attempt. Snap back. It looks good. It is good. Owls lead at 7-6. You're listening to Owl Ball. Move. Kicking off is Pickett.
Hope that wakes us up.
He pooches this one. They'll get it at the 38, or 39, and go straight down. Who was that? 44, Burnett, it was. Returned it 1 yard. We pooched it. They've got great field position. Scott, maybe that'll get our defense going.
We need something to spark us, that's for sure. That's a good way to do it, though.
10:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Owls up first time tonight. 7-6. They're going to call it to the 40. 1st and 10 at that point. Scott, if we can get them in a throwing situation, that's been a good thing for us tonight. Adams, that's the quarterback, Nolan Adams. To his right is Reese Adams. And Reese Adams going around left end. Cole Hackett says, not much. And he drags him down.
Picked up maybe 2 yards.
Strung that out a lot better, Scott. Got some pursuit to the football. Pick up at 2. Well, the smoke from the fireworks now settling over the field.
Yeah, choking me out.
Yeah. 2nd and 8 from the 42. 9.5 minutes left. Clay County with it. Nolan Adams keeps it. Goes straight ahead, and he's got maybe 6 yards out to the 48.
Yeah, that's too many, Terry.
Interiorly, we are, of course, like you said, they've got 5 to block our 3 up there. And it's out to the 48, 3rd and 2. At their own 48, probably 4 down territory for the Bulldogs. 8:57 to go in the game. Owls up a point.
Got to give Clay County credit right here. They hold their blocks as well as any teams I've seen in a long time.
They'll hand it off to Adams, and he's got first down yardage into Owl territory. That's Reese Adams. We don't have heights and weights, but he has some good size. He was out the whole first half with an injury he suffered on the kickoff. So he picked up 4 right there and sets up 1st and 10 at the Owl 48. Nolan Adams, senior quarterback. Calling signals in the shotgun. Looks to go up the middle again, bounces outside, and we got nobody at home. And Nolan Adams has got 5.
I've seen a couple of holds there, Terry, but it's easier for me to see it up here, I guess, than them down there.
Well, some Owl fans were wanting the call. Ball's at the 42. That's a pickup of 6. Citizens Bank first down on that 4-yard Reese Adams run. And now it's 2nd and 4.
Terry, both of our defensive ends, outside linebackers, whatever you want to call them, we're not getting off our blocks at all. Their blocks.
2nd and 4 at the Owl 42. There is Adams wrapped up. And a sonic sack. And that's going to be big Bryson Halliburton. And he's liking it.
I am too.
He just pushed the offensive lineman back in there and put his mitts on him. Loss of 1 after the Sonic sack. Sets up 3rd and 5 at the Owl 43. 7 minutes to go in the game. Clay County, 2 downs to get these about 5.5 yards, to be honest with you. And there is going to be a flag. Is that movement on that left side again, Scott?
It is.
That's happened a lot. And that's going to be 5 yards. Either the left guard or left tackle won, Scott. I know a couple of sophomores over there, but that's 4 or 5 false starts.
It was the left guard that time. We made a shift at the line, and when we made our shift is when he moved.
Probably 2 guys over there, I'm guessing, that probably haven't started maybe last week for the first time. It's 3rd and 10 at the Owl 48. There's 6.5 minutes to go in the 4th.
They done it again.
Yeah. Adams, straight run this time. Nolan around the end. They turn him back in, and he struggles ahead for about 5. 4th and 5. That was a straight quarterback sweep. Around left end. Rustin Kemp, Ben Howell in on the stop. And that's going to be 4th and 5.
Both them young men over on the left side that time, they both rocked back at the same time. Pre-snap.
Yep. 4th and 5 at the Owl 43. 5:53 to go in this one. Nolan Adams, I'd say, he's going to run it. Nope, he hands it to Reese Adams. He's not going to get there. No, sir. Well, he's down at the 39. That's short.
They're going to give it to him.
No, he's a yard short. They're standing at the 39. Ow, football with 5:35 left. No, they're saying that's 4th down. Are they going to give them 5th down again? No, sir. This time, you don't get 6 downs. You get 4 like the rules say, and it's going Owl's way. 5:35 to go in this 4th quarter. Scott, the only thing about it, we can't run it, so no way we can run the clock out.
Well, we'll just throw another 60-yarder here for a touchdown. I'll take that too.
That was Reese Adams. He got 4. He had to have 5, and they didn't get the extra down or 2. 1st and 10 at the 39. They'll hand it to Raines. He's got a little running room, but they closed quickly and knock him down for 2. That was Reese Adams with the stout. Steve Bray said it went out of bounds, but it didn't because the clock is continuing to run, and the referee, side judge, did wind the clock. So it's a pickup of 2. Scott, even if we don't score right here, we really need to milk some time. That's when we've got to look at the play clock and make sure it gets down. The referee is saying stoppage. I'm not sure why. Caden Mason in and Dylan Raines out for the Owls. First time we've seen Mason, I think, on offense. It's 2nd 8 from the 41. He's been a bulldog. Scott has Caden Mason a year ago for us as a freshman.
Caden's got another gear that could bode well for us right here.
Martin with it. 6-man front for Clay. They'll give it to Mason, and he'll get just battles and to get the 2 or 3 yards that he got. Sets up 3rd down. He was a hit at the line of scrimmage. He spun off that, and he got 3. Sets up 3rd and 5. Scott right here may be raise up and hit the wide out that has the big cushion and move the chains. David Reed can handle that. We've been very successful with that. 4:07 to go in the game. Owls lead at 7-6. Martin looks, hands to Mason, nothing. No gain. Sets up 4th and 5, and we will bring on the punt team And Clay County is going to take a timeout. You're listening to Owl Ball. Of course, it kicked it about 20 and it rolled about 17. But we'll take it.
I'll take another one of them.
3:50 left. Pickett. Snap, a good one. Kick is away, straight at them. Picks up at the 25. That's Adams, Nolan Adams. And he's got running room up the Clay County sideline. And he'll get out to the 40-something yard line. It was a line drive kick, Scott, and you got to put some air under it.
You do, Terry. That's probably the longest kick I've seen him kick.
Under 31 yards in the air, but it was right at Nolan Adams at the 25. And so there's 3:39 left. The only thing about it, Scott, and yes, you've got time, is they've struggled throwing it just like we've struggled running. And so that was a 22-yard return from Nolan Adams, 3:39 remaining. Passing it. Out route, complete, and dropped. That was just dropped by Cherry. 2nd and 10. You put that right on the money, just Cherry dropped it. Sets up 2nd and 10, 47.
Blevins laid a pretty good lick on him after he dropped that,
That
too.
was Cole Hackett or Blevins. May have been Blevins.
It was.
It's a good stick. 2nd 10 from their own 47, 3:33 left. Clay County looking to try to get back ahead. Adams keeps it and dancing around. He's carrying Owls with him to about the 48-yard line, so he picks up, let's call it probably 5, 3rd and 5. He is pretty slimy, Scott. We can't get our hands on him. And they'll say a pickup of 4 to the Owl 49.
Bryson had him there for just a second.
3rd and 6 at the Owl 49 for Clay County. 3 minutes to go in the game. Adams hands it off to Reese Adams. Reese Adams has got first down yardage. And there's 2:46 left. Scott, they're probably going to have to score a touchdown because we have not seen them even attempt field goal, extra point, anything. 42-yard line, so that's a pickup of 7 and a Citizens Bank first down.
Well, Reese Adams is back in the game. I don't know if he's capable of kicking it right now, but he is back in the game.
Of course, you just got to have 3. It's 1st and 10 at the Owl 42. Reese Adams has it, spins off 2 Owl tacklers and probably gets 5.
Boy, they just gashing us, Terry.
Yep. They're hitting and kind of spinning off of us, and that time they picked up 5. 2nd and 5 at the Owl 37. 2:14 left. Here is Nolan Adams with it. He'll get about 4. Sets up 3rd and 1. Not much what they're doing right now, Scott. They're just playing smash mouth football. And they pick up 4 to the 33, 3rd and 1.
Well, just as long as we don't break, we can bend a little. Just don't break.
3rd and 1 at the Owl 33, 1:40 to go in the contest. First down, Nolan Adams inside the Owl 30.
They'll have to throw it, Terry, I think, to score.
I don't know, Scott, they got 2 timeouts left. And the ball is at the 27, pickup of 6. Citizens Bank first down. At the Owl 27. Owls lead at 7-6, and we've got a flag.
False start.
And another one. This one's on the right side of the line or the wide out on the right side.
It's a wide out on the right side that time.
Sets up 1st and 15. 84 seconds left in this one. Their penalties have been key in hurting their offense. 1st and 15 from the Owl 32. They'll hand it off Reese Adams. Sweeping around left end. and he's got out of bounds maybe 7 yards. 1:07 left.
Reese Adams picks up 6 yards.
He's not going to get up either.
He's down with his helmet off. 1:07 to go. An injury timeout. The ball's at the 26-yard line. 2nd and 9. When we return, you're listening to Owl Ball. Owls lead at 7-6. No scoring in the first half. Owls scored on a 90-yard bomb. Clay County scored on the initial series of the third quarter. Nolan Adams looking to throw it. Going to throw it deep. He's got a guy out there. And I
Pass
think
interference.
Knock it away. No. Pass interference.
That's a bad call there now.
I was going to say, it looked like we got our head turned around, Scott. But they're going to call pass interference, so that leaves it 1st and 10 at the 13 if they mark it off appropriately. And we've seen tonight 5-yard penalty, stop into 6, a 15-yard penalty, turn into 13 yards. Distance should be half the distance to the 13. They do get this one right. So after the penalty, it'll be 1st and 10 at the Owl 13 for the Bulldogs.
Now they can run the ball.
Yep. Got a bow their neck. 59.3 seconds remaining for the Bulldogs. Reese round left in, and he doesn't get much. Maybe a couple, and he stopped in bounds. That's more important, and Clay County going out to spend a timeout. We'll take one, too. You're listening to Owl Ball. Bulldogs down by 1. Owls need to stop defensively to preserve this one. To give to Reese Adams straight up the middle, and he's got big yardage. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Clay County. 46 seconds left, Scott, and they just gashed us right up the gut.
That's going to be a hard pill to swallow right there, boys.
Reese Adams with a 12-yard run. You know, we could milk some clock, but that last series we went 3 and punt. Gave them enough time. And that running game, which has been lethal for the Bulldogs tonight, strikes again. Game not over. 46 seconds left. The Owls have a couple, maybe all 3 timeouts. And Clay County going to take its final timeout. 9 plays, 53 yards for the go-ahead score. They led 12-7 with 46 seconds remaining. They're going for 2. In the backfield is Nolan Adams. To his right is Reese Adams. See if they give it to, nope, they just straight ahead. Nolan Adams, he's in for 2. 14-7, and Clay County leads it. You're listening to Owl Ball. So, Owls trade at 14-7.
Well, you got to score to win.
Or have a chance to win. Need a big kickoff return right here. Let's see if they just squib it. Reese Adams kicks off. He just bounds it along the ground, and we fall on it at the 40. Falling on it was that number 3 for the Owls. It was, and that's Max Long. Right thing to do.
Well, we got 60 yards to pay dirt.
Scott, the one thing we've got to do is make sure we run a play that goes at least 10 yards. And if you don't, call timeout immediately. 44.8 seconds left. Probably wouldn't throw it toward number 1. He's the free safety. He is 20 yards down the field. Martin, trip receivers to the left. Looks to run with it. He does. And he's going to get out of bounds. Picks up 7. 38.7 left. That took 6.1 seconds.
Mark picks up 7 yards on the carry.
Owls have got to go to the end zone. Field goal does them no good. They're going to say he stepped out at the 45, so pick up a 5. Got to get some chunk plays. No, you're probably not going to get all of it, but you got to get some 10 and 15-yard gains. They'll get it out in the flat to Howell, and they overthrow him incomplete. And there is there a flag? No. Incomplete, 3rd and 5.
Well, only good thing about that, Terry, it stops the clock.
Right. 36.1 seconds remaining.
I wasn't too happy with that play call right there, but you need to, like you said, you need to pick up at least 10 yards.
Well, you got to get by the first down marker, or you're going to have to waste the timeout. 3rd and 5 from their own 45. Martin in the shotgun. 4-man front for Clay County. Martin looks complete to Gage Gibbs for first down yardage into Clay County territory. That is a Citizens Bank first down. And I think it's timeout Smith County because they tackled him inbounds. That is the case. So with 28.9 seconds remaining, Owls at the 43 of Clay County. Welcome back. Owls use their first timeout with 28.9 seconds left. They tried it 14-7. They're at the 43-yard line of Clay County after the 13-yard pickup and a first down. Martin rolls to his right, throws it into the crowd, and there's no Owl receiver in the neighborhood. Ain't nobody within 20 yards of that. That's intentional grounding.
Should be.
But they're not going to call that. Wow. There was nobody in 20 or 30 yards of that play. Ball's at the 42-yard line, excuse me.
He was outside the pocket.
Yeah, but you still got to have a player in the area, I think. Incomplete pass sets up 2nd 10 at the 42. Martin to throw, get some pressure. Throws it for Cornwall, and Cornwall, it's incomplete. Got his hands on it, but Clay County did a good job breaking on the football right there. A same little seam route that got us big yardage back in the first half. Now, Scott, you got to look at getting the first down, 3rd and 10 at the Clay County 42. There's only 17 seconds left.
That would have been big right there if he could have held on to that one, Terry.
That was down about the 10-yard line. 3rd and 10 at the Clay County 42. Martin in the shotgun. 10 seconds on the play clock. Fades the throw, gets a lot of heat, and he's sacked. Got to call timeout. And the Owls will do that with 11.4 to go in this one. It's a shoestring tackle by Cage Ashley right there, Scott. We'll keep it right here. Big sonic sack for the Bulldogs.
Well, Terry, we picked up over 20.
Yep. On 2 or 3, we picked up 90 there on our only touchdown of the night. 4th and 20. You got to throw this thing 20 yards. Got to give him time. Martin under pressure, throws it complete to Gibbs, but it's incomplete as Adams, no, not Adams. That was Cole Eads with a big hit, and Clay County can kneel on it, and that's it. Clay County going to get a big win here on the road, Scott. Drop us to 1-1. Got to give them credit. They were the better team tonight. Yes, we made some mistakes. Got to just learn from those mistakes. You know, we had some pass interference calls tonight that were just backbreaking. 1st and 10 at the Owl 48. They'll have to kneel on it one time. If we take a timeout, kneel on it twice. But Clay County going to improve to 1-1. I've been impressed with Nolan Adams and Reese Adams. You know, that big lineman in there, Roland Holloway. They're in the shotgun. And Nolan Adams kneels on it. back at the 45, and that's it. Clay County wins it by a final score of 14-7. You've been listening to Owl Ball.